And someone today we were talking like, oh hey, we should play Overwatch together or whatever. So what's your skill rating? I'm just like 3,500. They're like, oh my god. No. It was more of like, I said 3,500 and they turned around and just started laughing. And so I asked them a couple hours later, like, what's your skill rating? And they're like, oh no, I can't tell you that. I'm like, just go ahead. I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm not going to judge you about it. Like, I'm in Platinum. I'm like, I thought they were going to say they were in, like, Bronze or something, and I was about to, like... Because if you say you're in Bronze, I don't know how to respond. I don't know anybody in Bronze. And, like, I'm sorry, but you're not really great at the game if you're in Bronze, I think. But then again, you can be the best player in the world, probably, and still have a sucky team, and that sucky team will drag you down. I mean, it's not like one person can carry a whole entire game in a game of Overwatch. That's the problem a lot of people have lower levels in that game, is they don't have the team they need, and people can't carry a whole team at that level. You can't carry the whole team anywhere. You need at least a little bit of a... If you've got, like, half your team good carrying, probably, then you can... Half a team can carry. 2 people... It's, like, very iffy, I have a feeling. But... 1 person carrying a team is just never gonna happen. Maybe down in Bronze it can happen. Maybe it's like a thing. They've got their like inner circle of... Oh, my sword's just kind of sticking up like that. They've got their like inner circle thing of like, oh hey, we carry the teams. You guys pull us up. But yeah, I've never... The thing about people when you get up into those levels like Platinum and Diamond and everything, people say that they never really, or I guess Diamond and Master, everybody up there like talks about, oh yeah, I finished in Master, I finished in Grandmaster, I placed in Diamond, I placed here. They never like have been in those lower areas, so they don't really, it doesn't seem like any of them really know. Like some people have been in Platinum, but not everybody. And that's like the really sad thing. So when they're like, oh, I'm in Platinum, I'm just kind of like, I'm sorry for you, I know what it's like. Because it was a nightmare. Like, Platinum, I'm just going to say this, I thought the higher I went in the skill stuff of Overwatch, there'd be more toxicity, there'd be more people who are complaining of this and that, because they're all like higher level people. They all have higher expectations, higher skill and everything. But actually, it feels like the higher up I go, the more friendly the people are, the more this, the more that. Nobody's really been as toxic as some of the people I've seen down in Platinum. And I guess Low Diamond. Low Diamond, I've seen some pretty, not really Diamond, more of just Platinum. Like I've seen Platinums just even as playing as Diamond, where it's sad that some people can't really rank up and get very high in their season because of other people. I think there's a dungeon. There's gotta be a dungeon down here. Yep, dungeon. Can use this for mob grinder. Oh, an apple. Ooh, it's like a gapple. Oh no! If anyone's been around here on this channel long enough to say no, I'm saying oh no, say something in the comments, because you probably know. I'll say it right now. I've had a bad experience with beetroots. I made like a beetroot farm, and I went on like a rampage at one point because I was sick of beetroots because they give you like half of your health, like half of a little piece of food on the health bar, and I was just sick of not getting all my health, my food bar back up. Like it felt like it was taking forever. It took forever to grow as much as I needed to get it all back up. Like I had a huge farm going of beetroot, and I couldn't get my my food bar all the way up because beetroot gives you so little. Then I learned there was like beetroot soup, and I think I had like I only made it like once or twice before the series was over. Most of these series just end up in like I stop recording after a while, or like the world suddenly breaks down and has a seizure or something. Just stuff like that. Hey, bud. He looked a little stuck there, like he kind of didn't know where he was going. Sometimes I really like these caves, just the way they form. Sometimes you have the really nice ones. It used to be so easy to kill creepers. You used to be able to just like sprint and hit once, and just walk back up to them and hit them 2 more times when they're not about to explode. You'd instantly like kill it just with an iron sword. Now it's like you have to sprint, run. Sprint and run into the same thing. Sprint, hit, sprint, hit, sprint, hit, and then the final one's okay. Just because of that little sweep attack, you can't really... Yeah. Plus, I think I'm on... Oh my god. I think I'm on normal instead of easy. I meant to go options. Yeah, I'm on normal. Easy might be... Easy's different health. So... They probably die a lot. Harder. Easier, I mean. On easy. I don't know, I feel like everything's adjusted on easy, though. I feel like everything does less or more damage. I think it does less on easy. No, then it wouldn't make sense. I don't know. I feel like mobs either do more damage, take more damage, or you do more damage. One of the two. I don't know what it is, but I've just been coughing lately. My throat's just been dry, and I'm not sure why. I think people just been getting sick at school. Probably getting whatever they got, for all I know. Whatever they did get. Who knows what it could be. Probably just like a walking zombie at this rate. Oh god. That moment when you build your staircase backwards so that everything you have to mine is completely the other way, so it makes it a lot harder to reach some of it. I can't really... who cares? Oh no. Is that the last piece? Let me kind of just place it like right up here. And there's more right here. Kind of want to light some of this up a bit though. Kind of prevent like a creeper from spawning and then just running in and blowing everything up. You know? It's a good idea. Prevent that kind of stuff from happening, kids. Not good for you. Not good for your health. It's not a good idea to have the zombie just walk in and tear off your face while you're mining coal for Christmas. Never has been a good idea. Never will be a good idea. It's weird how, at one point I decided since The Walking Dead was such a popular show, I'd want to watch it. Just to give it a try, see what it was like. So I watched it and I was like, okay, this is pretty good. I'll watch the rest of it. Watch the rest of the series. And then eventually my parents were like, oh, you know what? We're going to try and watch The Walking Dead because it's such a popular series and everything. You gotta know. It's got a bandwagon and everything. In order to be accepted in society, you have to follow around with some of the popular trends. So, I mean, I actually watched Breaking Bad, and I loved it. They were watching The Walking Dead, and it's like, now, they're in love with it. They started watching Fear the Walking Dead, and the first season I just thought was really bad. Like, the first season of Fear the Walking Dead was just not good. And I started reading reviews on it, and I was like, wow, I'm not the only one. And I realized the show rating was pretty high, and I was like, why is it so high? What do people enjoy? I was like, you know what? It must be that all the people who actually enjoy the other show and think that this one's garbage, or that people that just don't like this show, they just don't watch it. They're like, no, it's not worth it. And they don't rate it or anything. They just don't watch it. And I felt like it's just the people who really enjoy that show who are watching it. Then I realized who enjoys the show. I guess it got better by the second season because my parents just watched the whole second season in a few days. Actually, found out you could watch the second season on AMC's website for free, but it was only for like a day, so they had to quickly watch the whole entire season. What they decided to do was they were going to watch like part of the season the night before the season 3 premiere, and then they were going to watch another part of the season the next day, or just try and watch it as quickly as possible. And they ended up having a whole bunch of problems with it, and they ended up watching like the whole entire season 2. No, you know what? They watched season 2 at their own pace. It was like, I think season 3, there's like halfway over. I think they were watching the first half of season 3. Because they do that little half, the second and first half kind of thing. So I think they were watching the first half of season 3, and it was only available for like one more day, so they watched like 8 episodes in a day, pretty much. Where the heck is my way out? Here it is. Let's head back to the surface. Just so you know how many times I have to hit the space bar. It's such an annoying thing to walk up and down in mine. I'm thinking maybe at one point we see like a minecart going down and a minecart going up. Maybe we can make like a subway kind of thing where it just constantly goes around. Oh. Darn. I was hoping either he'd fall off the mountain entirely or I'd just get like some sort of drop from him, but neither happened, so I'm disappointed now. I didn't care which one happened, I just wanted one of the two of them to happen. Neither did though. So that sucks a lot. 6 of them. I think I'm gonna make another furnace here. And this one we're gonna put gold. Alright. Whew. We need to take this out. Make another pick. I feel like now we can start making some armor. Suit up. I'm pretty tired right now. Just doing everything. So just giving it a second for all this stuff to smell. Let's see. Make a quick to-do list of all the homework I have to do. Let's see, my first hour, none, my second hour. None. The third hour. None. Fourth hour. I could do that. See, this is how I do my day. I go through it class by class. And I type it into my phone. I see a lot of people... Okay, I have a little discussion to have. I see a lot of people use like these little planners that they actually like have to buy a physical one of, and they have to like walk around with it. Now, I'm not saying that that's like the wrong way of doing things, but just think about this. Carry your phone around with you every day. You make like monthly payments on it or whatever, and right inside your notebook, and right inside your phone, there's a thing called Notes. Or if you don't have it, you can just get something like Google Docs, even, if you need to, if you're that desperate. And for free, you can make your own to-do list, just like that. Now I know, they should call me Einstein for making that idea, because it is such an amazing idea. Type it into your phone, and voila. I mean, probably even most people don't even... I'm doubting that everybody needs to use these little planners on a daily basis. Like, I know people who use these little planners. They buy them and they sit there and they're like, okay, I gotta write down my homework for today. I mean, just even writing it down on a piece of paper is good enough. But I feel like writing it in your phone makes it electronic. It's not something you can just lose automatically. I mean, unless you lose your whole phone, but that would be like a bigger problem, I feel, than losing a piece of paper. Because losing a piece of paper, you can always remember. You can think back. I feel like the more important thing is actually like writing it down somewhere. Because you always remember things better when you write it down. Like, we used to, in freshman year of Spanish, we were supposed to write down all of our vocab words in a list. So we'd write it in Spanish, and then in English, I think again in Spanish, and then I think we wrote a sentence for it. And that really was supposed to help you with memorization. It was supposed to help you figure out how to use it in the sentence, and then writing the English definition made you remember, okay. I think actually it was more like, you wrote the English definition, you wrote it like 5 times, and then you wrote the actual sentence. Something like that. Something like it. But it basically helped you remember. It's just the idea of writing something down. It allows you to remember it better than if you were to just say... I mean, I guess some people, depending on who you are, there are some people who need to do things to remember them. There are some people who just need to see things to remember them. There are people who just need to hear things. So if you're one of those people who need to write it down, I'm one of those people. I have to write it down somewhere, or else I have to go thinking back every minute of the day to find out what I needed to do. I mean, there's nothing wrong with your way of... Holy do! What did I just say? I just say holy do? What the heck is holy do? It's the new flavor of Mountain Dew. It's Holy Dew! The holiest of all Mountain Dews. Now coming to a store near you. Oh, that was quite a reaction. I don't really know. That's gotta be like the title of the video right there. Holy do. My god. I don't know where that even came from. Like, who says that? What the heck? Freaked me out though, that lava. But yeah, as I was saying, if you're one of those people who needs to hear it, or just like say it out loud to remember it, you just need to hear it multiple times, or whatever the case happens to be. It's fine, live your way. You want to live it. Do it. It's best for you. I mean, oh, found diamonds. Sweet. Nice. It looks like there were only 2 diamonds though, which is kind of a problem because you can't make anything out of 2 diamonds other than a hoe. But I'm not looking for... Oh, there's more right there. Well, guys, we now can make a diamond pick. But yeah, so that's something I always think about. Another thing I always think about is, well, it's not something I always think about. It was something we, some of my friends and I were talking about today in one of my classes. We were talking about the different, because it was a Spanish class and we were supposed to talk about different accents and everything, and the different ways people say words and everything. So, we were talking about how there are people who say crayon, like C-R-A-N, kind of crayon, and there's people who say crayon. I say crayon. Because it's got a Y in there, it's got a... Crayon is forgetting about the Y and the O. It's not right. And then there are words like soda, where we have soda, and some people say pop. I say soda. Or you can say soda pop. You could be like that person. What the heck, did it suddenly go up a level? No, I'm just an idiot. Yeah, some people say soda, some people say pop, some people say pecan, some people say pecan. Some of these words, like, because of where I'm from, I guess, because they say it differently in different places. But some of these words, like, you never hear them ever said. Like, I've never heard anybody say pecan. I've heard pecan always. I've never heard pecan. Pecan pie. Yeehaw! I feel like that's a sentence that someone would say if they said pecan. Get your pecan pie today for only $5. I just could never see someone say pecan. Just... it's like a word that seems... There are these words that you think about that, like, appear... They're like ugly words. They're words that you would never say just because of the way life is. They're words that are like... you like to say, and then there's words you don't like to say. Like, the words that make you just sit there and go like, ew, I don't want to say that. That word just sounds terrible coming out of your mouth. And I feel like pecan is one of those words. Like, I would never want pecan coming out of my mouth. Or for that matter, I wouldn't want pecans coming out of my mouth either. Get that out of the way. Pecans and pecans, I don't want them coming out of my mouth. Alright. Now that I'm back home, I guess, we can, what are some things we need to work on? Let's see. I like to look through the achievements and see what I need to make. So we can work on husbandry, adventure. We can work on Minecraft. Fill a bucket with lava. Deflect an arrow with a shield. Ice bucket challenge. I didn't know that was a thing. I like the humor in some of this. Like ice bucket challenge. Diamond armor saves lives. That's a new achievement, definitely. I don't know. Do we get to see more after we unlock these, or is that it? I would assume there's more. They kept that achievement for sure. There's some of these achievements they just keep, and I feel like there was for the longest time where I was like telling my friends back a long time ago when Minecraft first came out on the Xbox. There used to be a seed that you could type in, you'd always get the sand dungeon spawning right there with a saddle in it. So I used to tell my friends, hey, if you want me to get this achievement for you, which is the one where you have to ride a pig and let it take the damage or whatever, I was like, hey, if you want this achievement, hit me up. I'll get it. I'll get you that achievement. So they would like message me on Xbox, and then I'd set up the world. I'd get it going. It'd take like 10 minutes to actually get the achievement to work out properly and for you to get the achievement. But everybody like ended up getting the achievement. Like I got that on my own, discovering it on my own and everything. And then just got my friends to go like, hey, we want that achievement. I was like, sure thing. I'll set you up. So yeah. Oh boy, I already filled in that wall and I started to fill up that one without making my windows. And I think I'm out of sticks too. I'm not quite sure how tall each of the rooms are supposed to be. Let's see real quickly. They're supposed to be one more and then the roof after that. Ugh, the sun's going down. Well, I guess this is probably a good time to end it. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate it very much. What? Thank you. No, that's not how you say it. It's thank you very much. I appreciate you guys for being here. I love all the support. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smack the like button as usual. Just hit it as hard as you can. So hard that your computer like bursts into flames. Actually, don't do that because I don't want to be the one responsible for that. So yeah, just smack that like button as hard as you can. Make sure to hit subscribe and hit the little bell. Ring the bell and get the notifications. Yeah, that'd be a great idea as well. And as always, check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/TheTrevorTurtle. You thought I was going to say goodbye, everybody. Well, guess what? We aren't saying goodbye yet. We're not done here. Goodbye, everybody. Now we're done.